Здорово, народ. Погнали проходить дальше Хогвартс наследие. И нам пилить и пилить. Пилить и пилить. Прям вот пипец как пилить. Квест еще по пути какой-то. Твою мать, а. И здесь квесты есть. Это огромный мир. Мы вляпались в охрененно огромную длинную историю. Ну ладно. Ладно, окей. Погнали. Thanks.
Revelio.
Мне кажется, здесь народу было меньше, нет? В этой деревушке. Так, здесь есть замок. Я вижу. Опа! Первый уровень.
Aloha Mora.
Ну ладно. Так. Тихо. Отлично.
Revelio.
Так, кошак, нет, ты мне не нужен. Так, шляпа. Блин, два кошака, прикольно. И два сундука. Thanks. Ладно. Рукоятка для палочки волшебной. Лучше бы, конечно, они листиков накидали бы. Ну ладно. Так, все, погнали. Так, а дальше что у нас? Так.
Revelio.
О. Нихера себе, это дракон. А какого хера здесь дракон делает? О, очки. Так, очки, инвентарь. Угу. Нифига, сколько всякой фигни я подобрал. Так, симпатично, но нет. Это тоже нет. Нет, мне не нравится. Вот это прикольно. Да и вот это симпатичное. Блин, давайте вот это оставим. Да, давайте оставим. Так, далее пойдем. Я сейчас буду в каждый дом вламываться. Если вдруг получится, конечно. Ух ты. О, записка. Так, существа, одержимые темной магией. Звучит заманчиво. Прям очень заманчиво.
Revelio.
Так, погнали. А, еще сундук. Но это, по ходу дела... Да, это снаружи. Ну-ка. Шикос. Так, пойдем делать квест. О, кстати, стопы. Блин. Сейчас. Так, нет, мне не это нужно. Мне нужно скиллы. Так. А ну-ка. Блин, волшебная? А оказывается не волшебная, она такая волшебная с виду. Блин, ну ладно.
Revelio.
А пауков, интересно, смогу? Или волка? Мне кажется, можно будет. Почему нет? Было бы круто. Так, врагов пока не видно, нифига не видно.
Revelio.
Мне бы еще цветочки пособирать всякие. О, отлично. Так, а там чё? Болото какое-то. Блин, О, это же яйца. Блин, а мне надо забрать. Твою мать, а как мне слезть? Блин, за яйцами я бы сгонял. Тихо. Торгаш.
Revelio.
Чё продаешь, кстати? Давай-ка.
Do you have anything for sale?
Hello. It's not often I see Hogwarts students here during the school year. I'm Priya Treadwell at your service, and I sell a variety of traveling necessities.
Are you related to Nora Treadwell?
Why, yes, she's my wife. Brilliant historian. Did you know that she's pursuing Merlin's life's work?
I actually met her and she introduced me to her work. I'm involved in it now as well.
Oh, that's wonderful. Then you must be rather brilliant as well. At any rate, I hope that you'll think of me whenever you find yourself in need of traveling supplies. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
Да, я бы хотел. Ну-ка, давай
What do you have
посмотрим.
for sale?
Что я могу купить и продать?
Let's have a look, shall we?
Слушай, знаешь что? Я тебе продам вот эту херню. Вот
I
эту
didn't think I'd
херню.
be the one doing the
И
buying.
вот эту херню. И, пожалуй, куплю у тебя вот это зелье.
You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that.
Так. Метла. Хера себе, 2500.
You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that.
Так, все.
So nice of you to stop by.
О, там враг. Так. О, лягуха. Ну-ка, ну-ка, ну-ка. А я могу как-нибудь... Интересно, смогу, нет? Наверное, нет. Блин, хер. Твою мать. Вау, еще одна. Нифига.
Incendio, Confringo, Potato, Incendio, Confringo, Incendio, Confringo, Incendio.
Жесть. Говнище какой-то собрал. Так. Тихо. О, еще. А еще где-то должно быть, нет? Вот. Так, с этим все ясно. Погнали по квесту. Квест. Квест это важно. А, и яйца. Яйца это тоже важно. Где-то еще я здесь видел. Где-то еще сверху. Видел еще здесь где-то яйца. Где-то есть. А, вот. А еще есть? Маловато будет. Ну ладно. Так, здесь что за
Here we
квест?
are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Gryffindor.
О, блин.
Revelio.
Соревнования. Блин, метла это отстой. Твою мать, что делать-то?
I'll be unrivaled at the next course.
I haven't quite worked out if I show them from home. What? Nothing wrong with that.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them, and I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
Блин, ну давайте начнем.
I'm ready to
Ладно.
fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
Чё, куда? А.
I'd say that was acceptable.
Блин, твою мать.
Close, but not close enough.
Блин, я пропускаю все пузырики. Черт.
Brilliant. Oh, oh!
Твою мать.
I'm getting the hang of this. Brilliant. I'd say that was acceptable. Brilliant.
Ё-моё, охренеть. Есть.
This is rather fun.
Фух, жопа. Еле-еле душа в теле. Ладно, опыт я получу за это. Мне нужен опыт. Могу? Давайте. Где? Чё? Кому? Куда?
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
You said your reputation for talent put some people out. Like whom?
If you must know, I've had to deal with jealousy from members of my own house. When we were first years, Nerida Roberts and I spent loads of time on our brooms, pledged to fly every day. As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add, Nerida suddenly didn't have time for flying practice. I tried to give her pointers, but she didn't have the natural ability I did. Clearly, she was jealous. Poor thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with merpeople. Won't even learn to swim. I refuse to downplay my talents to coddle someone else's fragile ego. Anyway, I need to ready the next course. Stop by when it's ready, if you can handle it.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve.
Ну ладно,
To race
южное
this course
побережье.
again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Так, карта.
Should let Mr. Weeks know.
О, яйца, яйца. Отлично. Так, а еще? Так, или это все?
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
О,
Aloha Mora.
так, Алхамора, блин. Шикос. Так, что? Чем есть поживиться? Так, как будто здесь есть какая-то страничка. О, очки. Покруче, чем те, которые есть. Так. Странные очки, ну ладно.
Revelio.
We've got dark wizards these days that make Emmerich the Evil look like Ulrich the Oddball.
The tales of Beetle the Bard still ring true today.
Ой, блин, твою мать.
Revelio.
Так, а что, здесь ничего нету больше? Кустики? Ух ты. Так, здесь где-то испытание Мерлина должно быть тогда.
If it thinks it's got half a chance, a werewolf would be on you like bow truckles to dog's ears.
Вон оно.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Так, а где еще? Где-то же еще должно быть.
Revelio. This looks intriguing. Revelio.
Так, а как мне туда забраться? Отлично. Я вижу яйца.
Revelio.
Блин, но я не вижу 4 главы. Стоп. Ну ладно. Так, где-то здесь были яйца.
Revelio.
Так, вот они головы. Так.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Так, наверняка где-то еще есть, правильно? Стопудово. А, во! Или нет? А, да-да-да-да-да.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Готово. Так, что там за квест? Наконец-таки переходим к нему.
Oh, how I love
Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in this. You young people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. Some sort of archaic puzzle involving vases, he would insist. I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and extended my morning constitutional a bit longer than usual.
An archaic puzzle. Sounds fascinating.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait till I tell you about the rumours surrounding this particular puzzle. My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle would reveal a magical challenge of sorts. The man was intrigued by everything. He was about to try and solve it himself when... Perhaps you could take a look. I'd be rather interested to hear what, if anything, you find.
If I happen to see it, I'll have a look.
Ah, the spirit of youth. I do hope you'll be able to solve the puzzle. If not for me, then in Greville's memory.
Ё-моё. Хрен дойдешь до основного задания. Ну ладно. Так,
I should
350
look into the
метров.
statue Madam Twiddle mentioned. Accio.
А, смешно. Ой, ты чё, умер? Не может быть. Ага.
Revelio.
Так. Это что такое? Жрать, что ли, кто-то готовит посреди ручья? Так, значит, еще одно мерлинское
It's a
задание.
pleasant surprise.
Ага, ладно. А что сделать?
Accio. Confringo.
Ага, зажечь. Я понял. Так. Где-то еще... А, вот. Отлично. Ага.
Confringo. These Merlin trials won't get the
Есть.
best of me.
Так, я вижу яйца там. Я видел кладку яиц. Надо туда идти. Так. Сейчас. Где-то я... Где-то тут. Да, вот. Шикос.
Revelio.
Так, какие-то руины. Интересно, здесь экшен
This
будет?
looks like the statue Madame Twiddle mentioned.
А, это испытание. Точно, точно.
Why are there so many vases? I suppose I should try to find all the vases.
Типа надо драться. Да-да-да, там сейчас ворота откроются и будет экшен.
I think there should only be a few more vases.
Так, еще 3 штучки.
I'm nearly finished. One more vase. Incendio!
Так, наверняка она где-нибудь типа наверху. Не? А, вон она.
That's it.
Блин.
I should tell Madame Twiddle about what happened.
Это будет экшен. Ладно, давайте попробуем.
Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Вау! Нихерашечки. Есть контакт. Так.
That was a close one.
О, блин.
Incendio! Confringo! Protego! Incendio! Confringo!
Жуть.
Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
It's a student from the town.
Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Incendio. Confringo.
Жесть. Восстановите мне хп быстрее. О, отлично, есть. Это что за говно? Вау!
Confringo. Incendio.
Тихо, тихо, спокуха.
Expelliarmus.
Блин, я сдох, нифига себе. Начать испытание заново? Ну-ка, давайте. Заново.
Confringo. Incendio.
Нифига, да ты офигел, что ли?
Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio.
Нифига, что он делает?
Confringo. Incendio. Should think they felt that in London. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Confringo.
Not your
Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Incendio.
They get clever, don't
Confringo. Incendio.
Never seen a wizard use
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
using problem, Doc.
Incendio. Confringo. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Ой, мать. Сдох. Ладно, давайте вернемся в высокогорье. Хрен с ним, с испытанием, мы так застрянем. Нам бы дойти до сюжетного квеста. Угу. Такс, ну хорошо. Идем. Ё-моё, к ней еще надо вернуться, оказывается. Твою мать. Ёшкин-матрёшкин. Хорошо, пойдем сдавать квест.
Revelio. Revelio. Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
Какой-то алтарь. Прикольно. О, здрасте. Блин, мне бы... А как мне наверх попасть? Я думал, может, отсюда можно. Ах, хрен там.
Mrs. Twiddle, your husband was right. The statue was part of a puzzle.
Oh, really? How exciting!
Yes, I had to destroy a number of large vases, and that seemed to activate some sort of charm on the statue.
Well done. Oh, I miss having someone like you around with a thirst for knowledge and a quick mind. Well, my curiosity has been satisfied. Thank you for that. Who knows what I'll encounter on my next constitutional? Oh, my husband would be so pleased to know he was right about that statue.
Так, стопы. Все, валим. Валим. Так. Яиц нет. А, есть. Отлично. Шикарно. О, вон еще. Это кладезь яиц. О, тихо. О, птица, твою мать. Сейчас. Я где-то здесь. Сейчас. Поймал. Отлично.
I'm not going to hurt you.
Ну. Не? Так, сундучок.
Revelio. Revelio.
Да вот твою мать. Что это? О! Пошли нахер. Суки. Ладно, идите сюда, мрази. Так, что там за мразь еще? Твари.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
Вот и... Аминь. Ага. Все, так.
Revelio.
Ну-ка. О, лавандосики. О, концентрация. Круто. У нас чары, короче, выбил. Отобрал у них. Круто. Так, значит, Мерлин.
I
Испытание.
know what that means. Merlin trial.
Ну, давайте попробуем.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Defendo.
А, я знаю. А если... Ладно, если... Допустим, вот это... Вот это... Чего у нас еще на панели нету? Вот и это. Вот это что за... Твою мать. Так, ну-ка, пробуем. Значит... Нет, нет. А ну-ка. Нет. Ну хорошо, а если... Так, это странно.
Wingardium Leviosa. Descendo. Repulsor. Incendio. Confringo.
Ага. Ага. Расхерачить, ясно. Так, а где еще?
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
А, вон еще одна.
Confringo.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Revelio.
Ну хорошо, ладно. Здесь что у нас?
I should investigate.
Это какое-то подземелье. Как бы мне здесь по жопе не дали. Ой, твою мать.
Revelio.
А, это все? Блин, а что-нибудь интересное еще, не? Ну ладно. И на этом спасибо. О, рассвело уже. Прикольно. Так. Ну что ж, продолжим путь. О, я что-то не собрал с мобов. О.
Do cooperate, won't you?
Убежала. Так, свистнул.
Everything's all right now.
Так, у меня до хрена будет этих куриц. По идее, я иду правильно. Спускайся как-нибудь. Спускайся, спускайся.
Revelio.
По-моему, здесь... А, здесь я был. Нифига, меня не пускает никуда. Ну ладно. Блин, еще одно мерлинское испытание.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Flipendo. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Flipendo. Descendo. Flipendo.
А какой еще можно использовать? А, отталкивающее.
Repulso. Flipendo. Descendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Confringo. Incendio.
Странно. А чему еще? Обычное может использовать.
Expelliarmus.
Нет.
Reparo.
А, нельзя использовать, блин. Только в выручай комнате, если. Тогда я хер его знает, что использовать. Странно. Ну да и ладно, ничего не поделаешь. Видимо, это заклинание я еще не изучил. Вроде все попробовал, не работает. Ну ладно, ладно.
Revelio.
Так, там гоблины. Гоблины. Тихо. Тихо, 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 тихо.
Any who oppose. What's that? Enjoy suffering, do ya?
Блин, сука.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio.
Так, что вы мне можете предложить?
Revelio.
Я вижу, у вас можно что-то подобрать. Неплохо, неплохо. Еще что-нибудь? Наверняка что-то должно быть у вас. О, сундучок. Сундучок — это хорошо. Ух ты ж, нихера. Круто. Так, там снаружи еще что-то есть. Блин, шахта. А туда можно спуститься даже? А, нет, я думал, толкнуть можно. Ладно. Так, а что, неужели у вас ничего нету больше?
Revelio.
Ну ладно, окей. Хотя там внизу вон врагов много. Ну да ладно, бабочки вон. Можно за ними проследить. Но нет, нахер, блин, я хрен дойду, ребята. О, яйца, яйца. О, животные. О, здорово. Симпатяги. Не-не-не, стой, стой, твою мать, сейчас, подожди.
Now, I'm only trying to help.
Так, есть один пингвин или что это такое? Нюхлер, ё-моё. Ну вот, собственно, и все. Нюхлер. Пополнение в моем зоопарке. О, враги какие-то, да? Там. А кто это? А, воин. Воин сторонников.
Incendio.
Ой, это ж нежить.
Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio.
Так, черепушки мне нужны. Так, а внизу что? О, грибы. Блин, ёшкин-матрёшкин, я не дойду никогда до квеста. Что происходит, твою мать? Ну-ка иди сюда, мразь.
Accio. Incendio.
Ну, волки. А, стоп. Какие нахер волки?
Accio. Confringo. Incendio. So clever. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
Во, я почти на месте, 150 метров. Ё-моё, неужели я дошел? О, враги. Что за враги? О, суки. А, сдох, что ли, уже? Так, это какой-то городок же, да? Я могу что-то продать. Да тебе продам что-нибудь. У меня шмотки здесь есть.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Ну, мужик.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiaye, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today?
Угу.
A pleasure doing business with you. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
А, стоп.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. How can I help you?
What brought you to own a shop in Feldcroft?
Beautiful place, isn't it? Although I admit I didn't choose it. It chose me. I was raised here. It's always been my home. As for the shop, I suppose my line of work chose me as well. I've always loved working with beasts. And my twin girls adore them. Wouldn't be surprised if they took over from me one day.
I'm curious to know what's happening in Feldcroft. Might you have any insight?
An incredibly unpleasant goblin called Belgroth the Bludgeoner has been tormenting everyone he encounters. Feldcroft borders goblin country, but we've always lived in peace with their kind. Until recently, that is. Some claim that Belgroth and his associates are in league with Ranrock. I don't know if there's truth to it. Whatever the case, their constant meddling is devastating business. Everyone feels unsafe. It's quite serious.
What do you sell here?
Glad you asked. I sell the finest array of beast byproducts you'll find in the entire countryside. If you don't believe me, feel free to look about. Eventually you'll return. They always do.
Ну ладно, окей.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Так.
Revelio.
О.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
Revelio.
Так, сундук вижу. Отлично. О, там враги. Прям рядом, так, с городом. Ни хрена себе. Так, ну что, поднимаемся. Пришли в гости. Играть в кости. Так. Во, Себастьян.
You made it.
Enjoying the view.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it. even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's.
Да, погнали.
This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Странная картина.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Так, ладно, Соломон.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
Так, Анна, давайте поговорим с ней.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated. by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
Твою мать, а я даже не знаю, что ответить.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
Ладно.
I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Окей. Так, я вижу страничку, да?
Revelio.
Да, я тебя вижу.
Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Ой, блин, что-то я разошелся. Ну ладно. Так. Себастьян. Тихо, что это за сундуки? Сундуки. Нихера себе. Замок. Блин, твою мать, второй уровень. Ну ладно. Ладно, окей, вскроем когда-нибудь в другой раз. Так, а там что за сундук? Сундук. Вижу. Вижу и мешок, и сундук. Фонарь тыквы. О, нет, это слишком дофига искать. Тыкву эту. Так, стоп. Здесь что у нас? Вот, что это? Так, где-то здесь был мешок. Или меня глючит? Вот. Ой, твою мать. Ой, нихера себе. 40 галеонов. Текс. Ладно, Себастьян, давай поговорим. Так, стоп. Там замок.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Погнали.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Так, мы должны их угандошить, я считаю.
Revelio.
Вот просто без вариантов.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ramrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
Так, быки нахрен пошли.
Dead wizard in my book.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Нихера себе.
I won't rest.
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Wise coming back here. Couldn't bring this get this over with.
Ух ты, сука такая.
That was unimpressive. That was pitiful.
Confringo. Accio.
Так, а кто у меня? А, сука.
Expelliarmus. Accio.
You've made your last
Нихера
mistake.
себе. Ну давай, мразь.
Expelliarmus.
I won't rest.
Accio. Incendio.
I've been fighting since
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio.
was at your best.
Protego. Stupid.
You can't stop us. Not quite.
Confringo. Incendio.
A miss.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
О, сколько добра. Так, ну-ка. Себастьян, что ищешь? Зацепки. Так, стоп.
Revelio.
Так, ничего интересного. Ну ладно, давай поищем.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Ну, давай
They
осмотримся,
seem to
ладно.
have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Revelio.
О, кирка.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the ministry isn't doing more. Revelio. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
Так, а здесь я уже за зону выхожу, да? Ну ладно, мы хотя бы сокровища поищем. О, тихо, что это было? О, я вижу. Бабло, так. Еще бабло где-нибудь, нет? О, сундуки. Сундуки. Так. Где-то тут. Отлично. Будет что продать.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was
Revelio.
Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
А, надо подальше отойти, я понял. Идем дальше. Что у нас здесь? О, вижу. Все, вижу, какая-то арка здесь, да? Тихо-тихо, картина, что ли? Да.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Так, хорошо. Преднамеренно это нормально. Так, идем к колодцу.
This well looks familiar. Revelio.
О.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Так, Себастьян, поговорить. Ну, хорошо. Себастьян, ты где? Себастьян.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Ну ладно, хорошо.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh. A stairwell.
Комната.
Revelio.
О, подвал. Так, тихо, тихо, Люмос, твою мать, сейчас, секунду.
Lumos.
Ой, суки, бьют все равно, ладно.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
О, запись дневника.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Lumos.
Так. Ладно.
Lumos.
Вот оно как.
Lumos. Revelio. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Кризис. Так, ну-ка, Себастьян. Себастьян, там крипта.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Слушайте, легкий портал в Хогвартс сразу. Мне нравится. Можно, конечно, переместиться и факелами, но так хотя бы интереснее. В крипту сразу. И наверняка там какое-нибудь говно случится, я уверен.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Хрен поймешь.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the Keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to see Anne would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Ну ладно, свяжешься, хорошо. Вы знаете, на самом деле самое странное, ну как мне кажется, это то, что чувачок-то из Слизерина, а я из Гриффиндора. А мы корефаны только в путь вообще. Вообще просто, блин, братухи. Это странно. Так, ладно, я понял. Так, что у нас там с заданиями? Охренеть. Как обычно, хреново то... Ё-моё. Хреново тонна. Так, ну хорошо, дамы и господа, давайте, знаете, как поступим? Наверное, сейчас закончим, а в следующей серии продолжим идти по сюжету. Я все-таки хочу продвигаться по сюжету больше. Побочки, конечно, мы с вами делать тоже будем, но это все будет немного позже. Да. Всем большое спасибо за просмотр. Всем пока.